Because see, we all tell the good one, God delivered me off of drugs. God delivered me off of drugs. But what happened? Sis, what happened when that taste still came back in your mouth? And you wonder, what happened? So don't tell me about process. This is why God is raising up a generation that shall know him. This is why I tell him in Isaiah said, behold, I do a new thing and you don't even know it. This is revival, ain't it? So now somebody said, but James, aren't you giving them a pass? I said, no. Because sanctification is still right. Holiness is still right. But I'm not going to put your process on them. I'm not going to put the way God had to do your knucklehead self on them. Because you don't know what God is doing in their life. But the fact that God is in their life, we ought to be dancing and shouting instead of criticizing and judging. Because we all going to have to go in front of the throne. Ain't none of us going to get a pass in front of the throne. I don't care if you've been saved for 50 years. They've been saved for 50 minutes. You're going to get the same crown. Step up. Step up. All I want to hear him say is step up. Step up. God is not going to give you a resume. And let's see. So you tarried over Sally Joe, and I seen here that you cooked the chicken in the church. And you know, and I remember this one. Yeah, I see on your resume one time you was jumping and you almost hit the drums. Yeah, that qualifies you. That's not Bible. He said, those that call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. And so Judah had to understand that in order to take the land, I can't do it like Moses. And I can't do it like Joshua. Because Moses was the foundation. Joshua was the process. But praise is the finisher. We already came out of Egypt, Moses. We already kicked out the Canaanites, Joshua. Now God is telling me that I got to seal the deal. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I'm going to seal the deal today. And I'm going to seal it with a praise. Everything I asked God for, I already processed in it. I came out of Egypt already. And I've already processed in it. Now I'm getting ready to praise and seal this deal. Because I don't want to go back to Egypt no more. Matter of fact, I don't want nothing that came with me to go back to Egypt. Because everything attached to me wins. Everything attached to me wins. The Marines got a saying, no man left behind. And when you learn how to grab your Muslim brothers let me prophesy to you. You got to be sneaky with yours. You got to be with your brother and say, hey, brother, this touch him. And the whole time you're touching him and say, in the name of Jesus. You ain't got to do it outright, but this when you touch him and say, bro, I love you. I've been thinking about you. In your mind and say, I'm in the name of Jesus. I break that Muslim curse off of you. And every time you touch him, you'll realize that their mind will start going. And they'll realize that where they need to be all because of your sneaky prayer. You got to learn how to be a sneaky prayer. You ain't got to be the ones, come on out of here, devil. No, just say, hey, baby, how you doing? In the name of Jesus, God, deliver them. Bring them on out. They'll be all right. The problem is you're showing yourself to the devil too much. And I'm so glad that you're fasting. Because the power that you're going to need for your next season is going to have to be on another level. First lady, can I prophesy to you? Stand to your gorgeous feet. Take your hat off. Who got that water? Who got the water? Put it on overseer's hands. I was supposed to do this 2 years ago, and I didn't get a chance to do it. I didn't get a chance to do it.